Aloha, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon, my god, Pokemon Stadium, are you kidding me? Dragon Ball Z. I am Paper Mario Guy. In the last episode, we had an epic battle with both of the androids, even though in the actual game, we never play against both, or fight against both as Vegeta. Piccolo has a little convo, a little chit-chat with Vegeta, and Vegeta is now, realizing the true, magnitude of how, like, screwed they are. So things have just been kicked up a notch. Like, kick it up a notch, as Emerald Lagasse would say. He's pretty awesome, in my opinion. I don't really watch his show or anything, although I do like the Food Network, I will admit. I don't watch his show, I just like that catchphrase. But, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I know I want to edit around my skills a bit, because now that I have attack and, health maxed out, I think I'm gonna get rid of We Gotta Power, put on Super Saiyan 2, and also put on Big Bang Attack. Because, honestly, there's really no, We Gotta Power isn't helping me, and this would definitely, allow me to do a bit better. Plus, I really like having Big Bang Attack, and I haven't shown it off yet. Although, that shouldn't really be a problem, considering the one extra video I have. But still, I do want to show it off. And it helps you out of a tight pinch, just like all ultimate attacks do. So, I don't know. So we'll see how this recording session goes, because I've been saying, like, the last, like, few times that I've played, or sat down to record, that I was going to record the rest of Vegeta's story in this, and I haven't, so we'll see if I go through with it this time. Anyway, you hear that guy's voice now, but in the game, he does not, sound like that, like, in any of the cutscenes, like, in the Dragon Rush when he speaks, he doesn't make that noise. And right now, he still has Imperfect Cell's, theme, so, or voice. So, a little faulty, and that's actually, something that happens in all the DBZ Budokai games. I don't know if they fixed it in Tenkaichi, although I doubt it. So, yeah. But, yeah, see right there, you hear him. That's definitely not Semi-Perfect Cell. I actually think Semi-Perfect Cell was kind of underused. He was like really only in like maybe 6 episodes at most, and they really put him under. 'Cause like Imperfect Cell, like, was strong and everything, and even though Piccolo was a lot was strong enough to combat him, it was still like he was still posed a threat and everything, and he killed all these people. And Semi-Perfect Cell was being held off by Tien, who at this point in the series was a pretty weak character compared to some of the other guys, and he was just absolutely obliterated by Vegeta. So he like kind of skips around from being like somewhat difficult but bearable to, like, absolutely, like under-leveled, if you want to use, like, what I like to say, like, Pokemon terms, because that's really when I mean, not necessarily all Pokemon is when I use that, but, I mean, I say under-leveled a lot when I'm playing Pokemon and I'm not up to par. Although, most of the time, I'm never under par, because I do a lot of, extra battles. But this isn't a Pokemon episode. What I was saying is, he goes from, like, somewhat bearable to just completely leveled and like not up to par with everybody else's strength. And then he goes to just this ultimate like beast that no one can handle, which I guess kind of goes along with what he was saying the whole time about like being like the perfect life form once he got 17 and 18. But at the same time, like, he, like, when I say he went from, like, that was, like, a really, really big jump. Like, a huge jump. So, yeah, that's what I figured. Whatever. Hopefully we still kill him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he'll still die. Yeah, KO. So, we got to use it twice. We're up to 5 minutes. We're making pretty good time, pretty good progress. Although Perfect Cell may give me a few problems, I think it's kind of bearable. And as you can see, we only really lost like 20,000 experience each time, which is a decent amount, but I'm willing to lose that considering, like I said, I have what I need upgraded, so I mean, like, this is just backing up what I was saying, like Vegeta is like throwing him around like he's a rag doll and everything. Anywho, we're going to just fly around a bit because I don't necessarily want to start the next fight just yet. Just see if I can find anything of usefulness. And I'm trying to think in my head what would be the best way to rethink, like my capsule-wise. Like, I don't know if I want to use a Sensu Bean or if I want to use whatever. I think I'm going to stick with Viral Heart Disease, but I don't know. Anyway, that's where you get Final Flash, which is actually something that I wasn't really heading for, but I did want to show off. So if you don't know how to get Final Flash, just look there and you'll find it. And we have an encounter in the mountains, so we'll see what's up. Careless with the fight during Cell. Yeah. More father-son troubles and all that. So, enough dilly-dallying around. We are going to go fight Perfect Cell. And Perfect Cell is definitely the most cool and collective. And, like, if you were to do it in the terms of, like, traditional 3-Os, like the three, well, not really the Three Stooges because they were all stupid, but, like, and, like, if you look in, like, history, you always have, like these trios, and one's always stupid, one's always smart, and one's always, like, dumb, and normally, like, the brute strength of the group and everything. And, if you were to think about it in Cell's version, you would pretty much notice that Imperfect Cell is, like, the sneaky, kind of smart one, and Perfect Cell is the cool, collected one, and Semi-Perfect Cell is like the stupid dumb one. Not belittling the character, because I know there's a lot of people who probably like Semi-Perfect Cell's like style and like his voice acting and everything. I personally think that just if you're gonna give them a second form, like, at least use it a little bit more. Granted, Frieza went through 3 forms, and none of them were really used that much. In the same respect, I think that was, just because there were just, like, at that point in the series, there were a few different, what am I trying to say? There were a few different, people with radically different power levels. You had Krillin, who was kind of weak, you had Vegeta, who was pretty strong, you had Kid Gohan, who was coming along with the power, and then you had Piccolo, who fused with Nail and everything, who was somewhat powerful himself. So I think the stages at that point was pretty much so that every character could get a piece of Frieza without it looking too ridiculous, because, I mean, you don't want, like, Piccolo to face a form of Frieza and him just get demolished and then have, like, Krillin come along and, like, hold his own. So I think that was kind of why they did that. But in the Cell Saga, they didn't really do it in that approach. They did it more of a, you know, they did it more of a build-up more than anything. Like, that second form was, it was just a transition to try to make Perfect Cell seem more, like, awesome, I guess. Like, not awesome, like, as in, like, oh, so cool, but awesome, like, and like, awe and, like, power and everything. So then, Cell says that he's going to hold a tournament and everything, which concludes Vegeta's story, because Vegeta never fights in the tournament, considering Goku goes first and then it makes Gohan go. Although I'm pretty sure Vegeta, if Goku didn't hop in front, would have definitely volunteered to go, because just his Saiyan pride and all that. Anyway, that's the end of Vegeta's Cell Saga. But really, things kind of pick up a lot in the Buu Saga for Vegeta. because while he did have a big role in the Cell Saga, it was, and I'm just doing this so I can get this out of the way. Well, he did have a big role in the Cell Saga. You know, I think the World Tournament / Boo Saga was really to kind of like push the Vegeta character to new heights. And while he shares a lot of the story with Goku, like there's a lot of the same stuff going on, there are a few different things. Plus, it's a completely different character when you play as Majin Vegeta, and I'll show you why, because he has one of the most overpowered moves in the entire game. I mean, you'll really see it. But I don't want to get too far into this, so I'm going to cut it here and then continue. But I'm just showing you, you start out with Babidi's mind control, and just like Broly, how he could never take off Legendary Super Saiyan, you cannot take off Babidi's mind control. Until next time, I'm Paper Mario Guy. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you in part 52. See you then.